everyone is involved from the management. Thank you very much.
Sir, why did you take so much time to respond?
Sir, are you going to be based in Bangalore, being available in the school?
Well, the founder finally speaking up, Rustam Kherewala, going ahead and stating that they will cooperate with the officials. But the primary concern of the parents there was that of safety. And he's mentioned that whatever needs to be done will be done to ensure the safety of the children. School will continue normally. And earlier, while he stated that the rape did not happen in the campus, this time he refused to confirm whether in fact the rape took place in the campus or outside, but he did promise that whatever action needs to be taken will be taken, and he has reassured the parents that he will meet with their representatives to find out exactly what can be done differently for to ensure there's better security inside the campus. And well, of course, we'll have to wait and watch to see if they're satisfied with what he said.
We are concerned about every child who's in the school and in every school. So we had expressed all the concerns and all the fear factors what are concerned in the school, and the chairman of the school had assured about it. Whatever assurance it is, until and unless things come to practically implementation, as parent, my concern is still on. Right?
Will you keep an eye on the security?
Of course, my child is also here. 100% tomorrow morning I will also be a part of this, and we will check the security and the measures what he has taken about the school.
Hello?
Nandish Reddy, their former MLA and BJP leader, whose son also studies in the school, has stated that he too personally will ensure the safety of his own child and ensure that the owner, the founder of the school, Rustam Kherewala, is held accountable, and he lives up to the promise of ensuring better safety. So as you can see now, it looks like finally, after all of that galata, after the violence breaking out, and nearly over 24 hours after the protests began, finally Rustam Kherewala came out, he spoke, and while he once again refused to comment on whether or not the incident took place within the campus, going ahead and deviating from that question, he stated that they will cooperate with the probe. He's condemned the incident, apologized for it, and stated that better security will be provided. Come tomorrow, we'll know if any steps are being taken to provide better security. But as of now, we'll have to wait and watch to see if the parents were happy with the response they received, if in fact they are okay with all that took place, and if they're happy with Kherewala's response, we could be looking at some sort of dispersal of that crowd. Otherwise, as the parents stated, if they are not satisfied with the measures, they stated they would go on an indefinite protest, and if that happens, things could get uglier than what it is currently. So we will have to wait and watch, of course, to see if the protests will end at this point. The parents did, in fact, address several questions to Rustam Kherewala. My colleague Deepak joins us live from right outside the school. Deepak, over to you. Rustam Kherewala just spoke. What is the reaction of the parents now?
Akshita, as of now, Rustam, who spoke, that is the chairman of the institution, he has not answered all the questions of the parents. They are furious as of now, they're waiting, but for now he's scared. There are a lot of people. He's not willing to stay here for a long time. Let's speak to the parents and ask their opinion, what they think. Now, are you satisfied with the answers Rustam has given?
He has not even answered any question. He just made a statement to cover up the case. I don't think he is not.
Could you come a little forward, ma'am?
No, we are not at all happy. He didn't answer. He answered those people who are standing there. We never were able to even raise the question. Okay. So not at all happy. We would like him to come out again and.
I think one of the issues is to find out basically who's responsible for the school now, to own up the responsibility and give us the confidence that there will be somebody who's going to come back, put in charge. There is no clear answer on those scores. So it doesn't give us a confidence that they're taking this somewhat seriously.
What are the questions that you want to ask him that you couldn't ask him now?
I think mainly what measures they're going to put in place to give us the confidence that the children are going to be safe. And also the management, who is going to be immediately responsible beyond. So those are the main items that I would want to.
Would you like to say anything? Please come forward.
See, actually, he has denied it's not happened in the school premises, but it's happened in the school premises. So I think he needs to accept that, number one, and number two, tell what security measures he's taken, so parents can send their children, with all the confidence from tomorrow. But both were not answered.
So there you go, Akshita. Parents going on to say that they want answers. They have not satisfied with the kind of answers that he's given. He, of course, is as of now scared. The parents are trying to control everybody here, trying to make them understand, yes, we just heard that the meeting is not over. He might come back. We might have a situation where he has to come back because these parents here do not want to leave the place unless all their answers are given. And they want to make sure that when tomorrow their student walks into the school, they will be safe, and they want to know from him what measures he's going to take to make sure that their students do not face a situation like this. As of now, Rustam has gone inside. The police officials are guarding him. Some time back, we had a situation where a glass was broken. That was apparently not the parents who did that. Some other miscreants over here did all of that. Let's speak to a few more parents, get their reactions on what they think. Now, what more answers are you seeking from him?
See, we are seeking extra security for our child. We require a female guard. Means they have to ensure that the child from the off till they are in the school, till they reach home, they are under safe hand. That is what we expect from the management.
Yeah, they have to give additional security to the children's, students, and they have to take the responsibility. If they are not taking the responsibilities, the management is coming very late to address us. This is not the way. This is not the way where school has to take the responsibility. They have to come out and tell that okay, this happened, and further what measures they are going to take. That's what they do.
Let's head back now. If you notice at the back, some people are leaving. They're probably disappointed with the fact that none of their questions are answered. If you notice, the crowd is clearing off from here. Most of them really, really disappointed. Let's speak to a few more people who are here at the back. So, what are you satisfied with the answers which will be given?
No, I'm not interested to.
Are you satisfied with the kind of answers which will be given?
No, we are not satisfied.
So what are your demands from them?
More security.
That's your main demand?
Yes. Yeah, it's my main demand.
Security is there. Any time you come and take your child, nobody can ask you कि what, who are you and which is your child.
XYZ कोई भी अंदर आता है, चलता चला जाता है और कोई भी रोकने वाला नहीं, कुछ भी नहीं. Yes.
जब भी आप
अपने बच्चे को पिक करने आते हैं तो मतलब मेरी नीज पड़ती है यहाँ पे एक्चुअली. तो मैं इनके साथ आ रही हूँ. वो अंदर मुझे पूछा भी नहीं आप कौन हो, कोई पर्ची नहीं देता, कोई बाकी अलग स्कूलों में देखिए आपको एक स्लिप मिलती है, आप लेके अंदर जाते फिर बाद में आगे जमा करते. कोई सिक्योरिटी कोई पूछने वाला भी नहीं है कि आप अपने बच्चे को अंदर से पिक करते हो चले जाते हैं.
हर वक्त ऐसा ही होता है कि
मेरे साथ 2-3 बार ऐसा हुआ है. मैं 2-3 बार आई हूँ.
हुआ है हम लोगों के साथ ऐसा और किसी ने कोई रिएक्शन नहीं दिया. पीटीएम में भी हमने बोला है, किसी ने कोई उसके ऊपर एक्शन नहीं दिया है अभी तक. That's all.
कल आप अपने बच्चों को स्कूल भेजेंगे?
No, will never.
Are you looking for a transfer certificate from the school?
Definitely.
So there you go, Akshita. The parents here are not skeptical about sending their children tomorrow to school. Some of them, as we spoke to them earlier as well, they are saying that they will be seeking for a transfer certificate probably. So problems galore for the Vibgyor institution. Now Rustam, the chairman here, not satisfying the parents who are present here, not giving them enough answers. The parents are of course furious. Some of them, as I showed you, are leaving. As you can see, if the camera could pan towards the crowd, the amount of people have almost reduced by half. So only a few are gathering around there trying to seek exactly what's happening. Meanwhile, the police force has arrived here in full force. An entire van, additional van has arrived here. Earlier about 2 jeeps were here, but as you see now, the number of constables as well increased after the glass was broken. If you could go further, you could see the number of constables there and all of them protecting the person inside this particular room. So Rustam, the chairman, he just walked inside this particular room and he's expected to probably come back and address the crowd if they're not going to leave this place, because most of them here are adamant they still want their answers. They still want an answer as how their child will stay safe tomorrow. Let's try and speak to a few more people here. One of the ladies here was coordinating the entire scenario. She was actually inside while the meeting took place. Let's try and talk to her about the entire incident. Excuse me?
Just
One second.
5 minutes.
One second. Madam, what exactly happened inside? Could you explain what? Madam, could you explain what happened inside?
Give me 5 minutes. Give me 5 minutes. Just 5 minutes.
At least what took place? A brief of what?
He was giving his explanation of the incident.
But did he say that the incident didn't take place here? Did he say that?
He's saying that he's helping the. He's giving in all kind of support to the. He's leaving it up to the investigation officers actually.
Ma'am, what were they working as? What were they?
It's not disclosed. They're saying that it hampers the investigation process, and so they're not disclosing any kind of an identity.
Did Mr. Rustam tell the police or tell people that the incident didn't take place in the school premises? Was this mentioned?
No, he's telling. They wanted to check the school, but they are saying that he can't believe it much that it's happening there. He's saying that I'm leaving it completely to the officers to do the needful.
What are the primary safety precautions that he has planned to take from today?
Escorts, CCTV cameras wherever possible, feasible, and maybe more security.
Now, all the parents here are still not satisfied with the answers that he has given. They still want answers. Is he going to come back? And
none of us are fully satisfied. Actually, our meeting was incomplete. We're waiting for the meeting to be done.
Right, there you go. They're still waiting for the meeting to get over. They're going to be here waiting for him to come back. As of now, a few more parents still addressing everybody. So he's probably going to come back anytime and address the people, address the parents and the media again, Akshita.
Deepak, clearly, of course, all the parents are not at all happy with what Rustam had to say. He's not answered any of their questions. They had threatened earlier that they would go on an indefinite protest. Any word on whether they'll be continuing the agitation now that Rustam has spoken and hasn't answered any of their questions?
I didn't get that at all, Akshita. There's a lot of background noise. If you're asking me about the parents and what...
You have to have confidence in you.
If you are asking me about the parents here, what step are they going to take next? You can notice one of the representatives from the parents who's been talking on behalf of the parents from as early as about 9:30. Now he's addressing the people. Now he's again saying now he's.